Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Pick for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be popping this palette's cherry. This is the Lands of Enchantment by Ensley Cosmetics, and just wait for it because do you feel like you just entered the Lands of Enchantment? Because I fucking did when I even just opened the box. This palette is so beautiful. I was so excited to get it. The actual mail notified me that they dropped it off on the porch, and they had not. And I actually got terrified that I was gonna lose this palette and have to play Johnny fuck around to get it. So that didn't happen. My manager Tanya put my mind at ease when she said, Katie, that happens to me all the time. It'll be there tomorrow. And so I said, okay, I believe you. And I calmed right the fuck down. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on this palette, or seeing the swatches that I'm about to do, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. So I'm going into the first color, and this is Nodal Shift, and I'm gonna start way up here. Oh yeah, that swatched pretty nice. I was a little nervous because I don't swatch, so I get nervous because I used that color and it's good. So this is Faye. Oh, this. Oh, you guys know. That shit. Oh, fuck. Looking at it right here at this angle is so good. I hope you guys can. I hope it's as good for you as it is for me. Oh, can you see that pink to green? Yeah, you absolutely can. It's what I have in the inner corner. Okay, this is Portal. Ooh, these fuckers are so buttery. Oh my gosh. Think I can get them all on here? I think if I keep at this rate, I can. If I just don't get a little crazy. This is Light Language. Oh God, the texture of these is so good. Oh man, that's like one of those. Ooh, that is like coming off the skin, holographic. Like, oh my God. That's otherworldly, honestly. This is Enlightened. Sorry, I'm being so careful. I just want to make sure. I want to try to get these all on one arm if I can, but I don't know if I can. And when I go, I'm going to try to get it on this side of my arm so that when I show it, this is Divine Light. Oh my God. This is a treasure. Straight up treasure. Oh my God. Okay, all you're seeing is green, all I'm seeing is purple. So, and pink. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, this is Paradise, and now this is the last of the actual pastels, and then we're getting into like the lighter midtones. This palette is really dimensional. So, okay, this is Earthlight. This is what I have on my lid, and this is gonna be like a fucking fairy acid trip. Damn. This is, I think this is a hollow shadow. I'm not, but it's like literally a rainbow of something. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, this is unbelievable. I was doing my swatches and I ran out of memory and then my battery died. So here I am. I'm actually going to start. I think I was right at Earthlight. And so I'm going to start because I did all of them. So I already swatched everything, which kind of sucks. But anyways, this is the shadow that I have on my lid and it's fucking bomb. It's like, it has life. Like it has movement that's like crazy. It like jumps off the skin. It is literally like a fairy party. I can't describe these shadows because they have like this, it's like holographic. It looks like glitter, but it's not. It's just like suspended fucking fragments of color, like, and light. It's crazy. And this is Awakening. These pastels are not disappointing at all. They're powerful. They pack a punch. This is Moonrise, and I don't know. I think this might just be a duochrome. It's funny. Funny how quickly the standards change. This is just a killer duochrome. It actually is a really nice duochrome. It has a really nice screen shift. You can't really see it, but I fucking can. In the pan, it just looks gold to like reddish-ish. This is Lost World. This is like such a perfect palette. It like literally has the most perfect mix of pastels. It's just like a blender. Like this is a badass blender, and it's not all fucking stacked up, you know? Also, it's not completely disenfranchised either. It's not so chaotic that you can't like see the looks. This is Shattered Stars, and no, this is just a duochrome. I'm sorry, there's like several hollow shadows in here, several being like 3 or more. I'm pretty sure there's 3 or 4 maybe. This is like more like a topper. It doesn't quite have that much pigment beneath, but it does have some. And it's like a purple to like that reddish, like that weird red, orangey brownie shift. This is Majestic, and I have this on my eyes, and this was my favorite matte shade that I don't know, that deep purple was really packed a whop. Oh, a whap. Packed a whap. Yeah, this color is beautiful. And it's like, it's a surprise. It's like, it's more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. And I'm sure you could get some really good dimension out of it if you put it like in, I fucking overdid that. I dug in a little bit too hard on that. So these holographic shadows are like chunky, and you have to smooth the chunks out. That's one swipe. It's crazy. I know you guys can see what's going on there. It's like actually an organism is like to life. I barely just tap my finger in there because you don't need a fucking double dip on these fucking holographic shadows. They're crazy. Also, it's not like coming apart either. It looks a little, it's this one right here. I just dipped in a little too hard on that first one, and it kind of was like, whoop. Bitch, you better be careful. You better recognize. Okay, this is Transcend, and I didn't use this color, but you guys know I fucking wanted to. I'm gonna try my hardest. I don't know what I already said and what I haven't said yet, but I'm gonna try my hardest to keep these swatches like to this side so that you guys can see it when I go like this. Also, you can't see the shifts. Once you get down to the fucking elbow and there's like no mobility right there, you can't really see the shifts. So I think I'm gonna stop a little because well, maybe not. This is Lunar Light, and I don't know if this is a hollow shadow. It's got a chunky texture, and I think it's just shifty. And I say just because what's going on in these other ones is like, it's not unimpressive. They're an amazing fucking shift. It's just these holographic shadows are so fucking intense and like different for me. It's just like something different. This is Atlantis. And I also really wanted to use this shade, but it didn't match what I was looking for. Those are so nice. They're super buttery, like they're just really nice. This is Cosmic Flow, and when I swatched this the first time, I was like, yeah, this is just a duochrome. It's super buttery, super creamy. It's got an amazing formula, and it's super shifty from like pink to orange. So, and it's like a fiery orange. It's not like peach or like coral. It's like an orange. Okay, this color is gonna make you guys shit your pants. Look at the swatch. It's called Utopia. It's super buttery. That's one swipe. And on the second swipe, it's like, damn, holy fuck, dude. That is like, bust. This is Lemuria, and I think that this is just a shifty shadow as well. I'm just so impressed by these holographic shadows, that's all. It's hilarious. Yeah, this is like a baby blue to a lavender to a pink shift, which is one of my favorite. This is Great Crystal, and this is what I used in the outer V. It's super deep. It's like really deep. Like you get a good dimensional look with this color. Now, this is still pretty buttery, but I did notice that as you get into the darkest shades, the swatches aren't quite as good, but the performance, and this was like a couple hours ago and it's still good in my crease. So no performance issues whatsoever. It does not have ED. Okay, this is Starseed, and I think this, wait, let me just, I'm gonna stop saying that. This is a shift from dark blue to dark purple. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say dark purple. It's like regular purple. Whatever the fuck that means. This is Pleiadian, and it's like, it's buttery, but it's drier. You can tell, like, it's buttery the way that it is, but it's just a little bit drier of a formula. But it's super deep, and I'm sure that it's just the same as this, where it really applied with the darkness. That's nice. That's a nice color. This is Moon Magic, and I'm pretty sure this is a hollow shadow. This one, like, these have like a golden, this has a golden holographic, like, sparkle. God, these fucking colors. And it's like a blue to purple shift. And then this is Edge of Night, and this was the driest one, but it's still like really buttery. That might have just been the top. But the swatch isn't very good, but I'm willing to bet that it performs really well. That swatch was a little better. My first one wasn't very good. So that's the rest of it. I know I didn't show you guys the shifts, but these fucking shadows are unbelievable, and I wish that I wouldn't have fucked everything up off the bat. But anyways, let's get into the look. So I'm wearing a dress that's actually like pretty versatile. Like I could go any direction with this palette. But these are my leggings. And I just want to say, like, look at how good this matches. You actually can't really see it, but I'll quit fucking around now. Anyway, so I'm gonna kind of go with the purpley pinky tip. I'm on the purple pink tip. And I'm gonna use a Voldemort VM506 just because it's like a bulletproof strategy no matter what. I'm going into the color Great Crystal. I've done some Great Crystal. Oh yeah, I did. Ooh, that's really pigmented. Okay. I mean, oh, shocker, it's really pigmented. Okay, so one of the things I've noticed, and I might actually do a video about this, because one of the things I've noticed is I kind of started doing my makeup a little bit differently, like kind of leaving my outer V like right here before my eye ends. I like it that it gives me a little lift, but I don't like the size that it makes my eyes look really tiny. So that was like the last video I did, I really noticed that like it makes my eyes look so small when I just stop right there that I didn't love it. So I'm not gonna do that this time. But it's cool to like understand like how much of a difference like a millimeter of placement makes, you know what I mean? Because that's not that big of a difference right there. My little skirt. Yeet. Skirt. Yeah, you capping. Man, that's a really nice purple. This look is already gonna look so good. Drip, water splash, drip, water splash. I know you guys have seen it. Man, that guy in Dune, I don't know what his name is, but man, he is so hot. Shoot. Literally. Man, that's a really rich purple. Holy shit. And it's like almost like it's got a black effect. We'll just see how it pans out. But yeah, that just looks a lot more like my eyes just get, it just gives it a little bit more size. Like, God, my eyes look like these tiny little fucking pinholes in my head. Like when I did that last look, I literally was like, I had to go in and black everything up and like make everything look substantially larger because I couldn't fucking even barely stand it. Okay, what am I doing now? So here's what I'm going into. I'm going to go into Majestic and I'm going to use that to blend this out. It's just kind of that dustier purple that's going to match my dress just like so good. Also, I feel like this is a really like a winter color. I love like dusty pastels. I feel like those are winter colors like. Wow, that's a really pretty combination. That really did something for that purple to have that deep. This pastel, I don't know how the lighter pastels are, but these are really pigmented pastels. Not white. This one's not a white based pastel. It's not like, but it's just like a deep, it's like a rich color. Cute. And I'm gonna use Old Faithful, my Zoeva 227, and I'm gonna go into the color Nodal Shift. One of the things I like about this palette is that it has that pop of pink, and it has some pinks in it, like pink shimmers. But I feel like a lot of times when you get a really good green, purple, blue palette, there's no fucking pink. And so if you have a green to blue to purple palette, there's always a place for it to have just a shot of pink in there, you know what I mean? So I'm really grateful that this has a pink. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ooh, that's really cute. I mean, just to kind of give some range, it's not like a Blend Bunny like overpowering with white, and it's also not like that Cosmic Brushes was. Also, the Cosmic Brushes wasn't terrible. Like I don't know how to keep reiterating that. I just wanted to say that the Cosmic Brushes pastels weren't like terrible. They just like, this is kind of a nice happy medium between here and there. But that's a really nice bright pastel pink. I think it's time to revisit the Strobe Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette and see like what's really, like what's real. Like, is that really... Oh my God, this is a really great pink. Super pretty. Holy shit. Dang. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back through. I'm gonna give it a little sandwich action. I'm going back into Majestic. Okay. Man, this is gonna look really perfect, actually. That is a really pigmented purple. I kind of overdid it. Now I'm going back into Great Crystal. Don't worry, I'm not going back into Great Crystal. Nobody just dives right into Great Crystal after they've been clean for 13 years. They at least try to smoke weed and drink and controlled. They at least just try to control their drinking and smoking weed first. You guys would definitely see me going through the, no, I totally smoked weed and I feel fine about it. It's totally fine. I feel like it's helping me sleep. It's taking away my anxiety. Like, I'm fine. Lie, 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 lie. To be fair, it wouldn't be lies in the time. It probably would be like that for a minute. Then I'd be like, it's cool. It's cool if I just do a little bit of crystal every once in a while. It helps me work. I get more done. I get like 13 hours of work done in 8 hours. And look at how good my makeup looks. Man, this is really, really pretty. Pretty. By the way, anybody who actually does crystal, they don't call it crystal. They might make funny little puns when they have a friend named Crystal, but... Or pretend like they have a friend named Crystal. Only people that watch like the Montana Meth Project commercials call it crystal and meth. Damn, I'm like actually breaking a sweat right now. I'm just going 50% on and 50% off. I don't want to disappear my pink. I think I'm going to go back in with my Voltamorphe M506 to like reinforce that pink so that I can get more pigment on that. Because, well, not more pigment, but just so that I can get it more focused in this small area that I have. I really want to see what happens if I just go in with a Voltamorphe M506. And I'm going to go into Nodal Shift. This pink is so cute. And I'm just going, oh yeah, see, okay, maybe these are a little overbearing. See, if you go in with a bigger brush, things become more overbearing, or a smaller brush, I mean, a smaller, more dense brush. Things become a lot more pigmented. I'm glad I did this so I can really focus, like concentrate the color to that area. I'm still going 50% on and 50% off. Get that in there and filled in, all good. This side's already filled in really good. I feel like my blend isn't quite what I want it to be. That middle shade is a lot more pigmented than I expected it to be, so I kind of have a little bit of a hard line right there, but let me just work that shit out. I'm gonna go in with a strange color in the inner corner, so I'm just like trying to make sure that it's gonna work, but there is no making sure some shit's gonna work. Like, you just go for it, see what happens. I'm gonna use, there's barely any kick up, by the way. I basically barely any. I think I'm gonna go into Paradise because I really want this, like, so the greens in here are like, they're like the teals. They're the blue base greens, but these two greens right here are more like Easter greens. So I'm gonna go in with the more primary pastel green for my inner corner with my Spectrum A08. It looks pretty minty and I'm hoping that I can get it to play nice. That's good enough for the guys I date. I mean, the bar's pretty fucking low on that, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, that looks cute. With my friends looking cute. Yeah, that works. And the reason I want to do that is because of the shimmers I want to use. So there's like a, well, I'm not sure. Honestly, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what these colors are. I haven't swatched the palette yet, which you guys will have seen the swatches by the time you see this, but I haven't, so cute. That looks adorable. Now, I'm just gonna kind of get this color back. I like that green into my eyebrow like that. I'm not dipping into this color. I'm just pulling with no additional product to get that perfection. This is a really deep purple, so. Okay, so that's sticking in the thing. I just was like checking it out to see, because like all of the brands I use regularly, I'd have to say at least for the most part, they don't fuck around in the crease right there. So like I don't have a problem with that. Now, Melt, I have famously had a problem with that. Now I'm going into Majestic and blending that out. I really like this color Majestic. And now I'm going into Nodal Shift, the pink. I'm so glad this isn't white. It's a really light pastel. I thought it was gonna actually look pretty white, but it's really pigmented. It's really nice. I've been thinking about this like probably last night and today. Like, I always have a gut feeling about brands, and I usually run purely on my gut feeling about brands. I've noticed that a lot of the brands that I had a gut feeling that they didn't like, weren't on the radar for me, they've been just okay. They've been okay. I was thinking about how, like, I think the reason why I'm always waiting, like, I know you guys have heard me, those of you who have been here for a while have heard me say many times that I'm always waiting for an unearthly shadow to disappoint me, or a notoriously morbid shadow. Not anymore at this point, but a long time ago I used to say that all the time. And the reason why is because I just was going on a gut feeling, I think, but I never really knew that until I thought about it, like today. I'm just gonna go back in and reinforce that dark purple because I kind of made it go away with that pink. Now I'm gonna go in and get that, because I kind of covered up the depth right there with that pink. Ooh, that looks really pretty. The deepening shades are deep. Well, at least this one is. So then it's like whenever I like scrutinize another palette, I always like, it makes me think I need to like go back and like scrutinize. Like, have I been overlooking the fact that I, you know, haven't been getting my crease very good? Or like, is it just me or like what? Damn, that looks really fucking pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with my AOA E131 and I'm gonna put on NYX Glitter Primer. I'm not gonna use 2 colors on the lid just because I really wanna see what this one color is gonna do. You understand. That might have been a little too much NYX Glitter Primer. Oh, what the fuck? Why did I do this eye? Sorry. And I'm going to use my Zoeva 234, and I'm going to go into Earthlight. And this is a pink to green shift, but I think this might be one of those hollow shades. I'm not positive though. Okay, I'm going to spray this because it's like, and this might, oh fuck. Oh my god, that really spread like so nice. I thought it was gonna be a big oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is one of those. I've never actually used a hollow shade before. Oh my goodness. Girl. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't really see a green shift, but I think it's because my lights are trash. Ooh, fuck though, that looks really pretty. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is really pretty. Here, let me see if I can. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is really, really pretty. Ooh, fuck. I'm going to go in and kind of get everything blent. I'm really glad I used that shadow by itself, just because I'm glad I gave it its moment. It deserved a moment. Wow. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Faye, which is a pink to green shift as well. And I'm gonna use that for my inner corner highlight, and I'm gonna use my favorite Voldemorphy brush. It's the pencil brush from the Ensley collection, and I'm gonna use that for my inner corner highlight. And maybe a brow bone highlight. I do have a little tiny bit of fallout, but I think I was pretty on top of managing it. I just had a feeling that this was gonna be. Oh, you guys know how pinks get me wet. Oh, I wish I would have done the other side first. I'm so stupid. I mean, I'm not stupid. Okay, sometimes I'm a little stupid. Sometimes I'm stupider than others. You guys, I'm just telling you that Ensley Rain has like such a pleasant like plethora of textures. It's like a veritable cornucopia of surprise textures. It's like, surprise! That's so cute. Yeah, I'm going for the brow bone highlight just because I want to see if I can get like, if I can get to that green shift to show at a different angle. Here, let me go like this. And then I'm going to use that brush with the pink and just kind of, ooh, that looks so cute. Shh. Shoot. I hope that's the pink. Damn, that looks really good. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the Manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I use my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Slayer, my Urban Decay 24/7 gel pencil in Woodstock, my Notoriously Morbid Mystic Metallic in Real Hot Girl Shift, my Unearthly Cosmetics Low Light Highlighter in Spellbinding, and my Unearthly Cosmetics blush in Hazy, and it's one of the glowy blushes. So it's one of the glowy formulas. So I'm just gonna get right into it because I can't, for one, describe to you what is going on my lids. And I know that you guys can't see it because I had to go in the bathroom to see it myself. Like, that's kind of, I've told you guys, I go to other rooms where the lighting is different and see what it's actually gonna look like. And I just don't know how to describe it. It's like a party on my eyelids and all the fairies are coming. I can't explain it. So it's just so beautiful, and it's so, it's got this, it's got a strange texture. It's like, it looks like a veil of disco globe. It's like, I went, phew, and like a blanket of fucking shimmery prism, pink, green. It's crazy. I don't fucking know. I literally just want to like come up with something that actually does it any justice. I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried hollow shadows before. I have not. So all of these shadows blend out like a dream. It's not even a thing. This deep purple is actually deep. The pastels are definitely can be a little overbearing if you use a small enough brush. So everything blends out really well. It's a really dimensional palette. You know, one of the things that I loved about this palette when I saw it was that it works its way up, but it also kind of goes like this as it works its way up. It's like all the white shimmers are off to one side. You know, the deeper colors, it's kind of at an angle where it goes like this. It's like an angle as it works its way down. And so it just makes a lot of sense without being too regimented. It doesn't like spell it out for you, but it kind of does. So it gives you the inspiration to kind of do some different things. Again, I think except for these two greens, everything in this palette will probably blend together except these two greens. But these greens obviously will work with the greens and the blues, and I did blend it right into a pink and purple. So it's like, and it does look a little more minty than I thought. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected it to be a little more grass colored, but it still looks amazing. So anyways, I love this look. I love the palette. I knew that I would, and I knew that this was probably going to be one of the best of 2023, and it hasn't done anything to change my mind. So I fucking love this palette. I'm not disappointed. I had really high expectations of this palette, and it met them and exceeded them. This pink shadow, I didn't know that there was that. Honestly, I watched a tutorial First Impress by Angelica this morning, and she mentioned that there was like hollow shadows. I didn't know those were in here. I just expected everything. Well, I don't know what I expected, because here's what I expect from Ensley Rain. I expect her palettes to be an experience where when you open them, it's like you go to a different place. I got that. I expected that when I opened the box, I was gonna feel better. I got that. I expected that all of the shadows were going to be pigmented as fuck and super blendable. I got that. I expected a ton of different textures of shades. I got that. So honestly, the expectation that I have of Ensley Rain is so fucking high that if it doesn't disappoint, that means you guys know how hard I am on some shit. You know what I mean? Like, let me see. I did not reblend the outer V, and it's filled in perfectly. It's great. Honestly, the only thing I could actually say was that this color was a little more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, and I had a little bit of trouble blending it out because I packed it on a little, like it was a lot darker of a shadow than I thought it was going to be. So this is a really dusty color, so you can really get some depth from it, I'm sure. So if I have any complaint, it's that was too pigmented, and I like overdid it and had to go in and take my time to blend it. But I still did this look really quickly, and dude, that lid shade is like something it's just a new experience for me. So like, I feel like, yay! Yay! The other thing is, if you guys were interested in picking this up, I know many of you talk about how expensive these palettes are, so I get it, but I do have a discount code with them. It's LOSSED and it saves you 10%. So if you guys are interested in picking this up, if you were waiting to see if I was gonna get it, I did purchase this with my own money, as I have purchased all of my Ensley Rain palettes with my own money. And so if you guys are interested in purchasing this, I have an affiliated link down below and you can use my code. That's all there is. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, because I look like a fucking fairy. Look at my fairy hair. I'm so glad to have my fairy hair back. Hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she's so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram, and also I don't fucking post as much on Instagram either. So if you guys are getting sick of my shit, go to my Instagram. You'll be missing me in no time. And if you guys are like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon. I don't hold anything back on my Patreon. I will be doing a 12/12 portal. I don't know exactly what time it will be, but it will be on 12/12. It probably won't be at 12/12 because it's on a Tuesday and I want my people to be able to be there. So I'm pretty sure it's on a Tuesday. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. And I'll be posting the link to that on my Patreon, so you guys can just click the link and get right into the Zoom meeting on 12/12. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer.